Vee Vlogs. We are currently at my parents' house sitting because Dozer's here and Winnie's here. Winnie wants to go outside. You go outside. You go lie down in the sun. So we just got here and we went grocery shopping first because my parents are not gluten-free, so we had to get a bunch of gluten-free stuff before arriving. So Ty is currently making some stir fry.
Making stir fry for today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I probably shouldn't eat this much. I know I can very easily, but I shouldn't.
So he's got some rice, got some veggies. I'm currently boiling us some tea. So I'm going to be having, Ty's having mint and I'm having some green tea. And because we can't have sugar on our lime treatment, we are having stevia. Wow, 0 calories. And it's not real sugar, it's replacement sugar. But apparently it actually kills the Lyme bacteria, so that's always good.
It's still a plant-based sweetener.
Yeah.
It doesn't have nearly as many of the bad chemicals in it that other artificial sweeteners do.
Exactly. So I just had my food. I had a gluten-free sandwich with ham, and then we're gonna watch some Star Wars, and the best Star Wars, which is the older versions, the first 3 movies. We could like do a marathon of all of them in the next 2 days, but obviously you start off with 5, 6 and saving, or 4, 5, 6. Do they have a 7th one now? They do.
Yeah.
No, I mean in order.
Yes, okay, so in order. So they had the original 3 that they made a long time ago. So
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. They have 1, 2, 3, which are the newer ones.
Yeah.
They have the Han Solo prequel. They have Rogue One. So it's 1, 2, 3, Solo, Rogue One, 4, 5, 6, and then they have Force Awakens, which is 7, and then I forget what the 8th.
Right, that's what I was asking, the order. I know they have more than 6.
I feel really bad that I don't remember the title of the 8th one. Is it The Last Jedi? No.
I don't know. Honestly, guys, I'm a OG fan. I like the first 3. I like all the 6 that first came out, but yeah. Queens. But yeah, we'll keep you posted with our day. Okay.
You running away, Jess?
I'm carrying so many things.
But we still have one more Star Wars movie.
No.
We've only watched 2.
But it's been like 6 hours.
No, it hasn't. It's only been like 4.5. Ween, do you want to go upstairs? Let's go upstairs. Let's go. Let's follow up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, sweetie. Let's go. See, you had so much more enthusiasm like 10 minutes ago. Come on, let's go. There you go.
We're on the hunt to find Mr. Dozer. Oh my god. Can you see? Hold on. Wait, we need more light. Oh my gosh, Dozer, bud. You scared us. You're just looking at us in the dark. We want to do a video with you, bud.
Yes, we do.
Want to sit down here and we'll do a video?
I don't think he wants to do a video.
This video's about you today. You're the star. Although it's not really good story, really. But, you know, it's still a Dozer story.
The reason why Dozer's the star, yes, I know, Winnie, I know you want to be the star, is because we had a little bit of a scary episode with him yesterday.
Yeah, let's try and sit down. Give me the thing.
It's on my neck.
Let me take it off your face. Put it here. She's sniffing the camera.
Dozer doesn't want to be any part of this.
Move over a bit more.
Come here, Bubba. No.
Let him sit in the middle.
Come here, buddy.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, come here, you sore lad.
Come sit here, honey. Come here, no! We want to sit with you. Come here, Bubba. Come here. There we go.
Probably can't even see him.
No.
Keeps running away. Come here, Bubba. Sit.
This is not working. Sit, Dozer, sit.
There you go.
All right.
There you go, buddy. Hi, Winnie.
I don't even know if the camera can see us well. I think it can. So we got all our dogs here. We got the main attraction. We had a scare yesterday. Basically what happened was my parents went to Pennsylvania with some of the family. So Mandy and I were taking turns house sitting here because obviously no one's here to look after Dozer. Why is he he's all wet?
I don't know.
I don't know, he's wet. Anyway, don't know why.
He's standing on my one hand right now, so I can't really.
So yesterday was Friday and it was Mandy's day to look after Dozer and the house. So she was here with him, everything seemed fine, and I got a phone call from her around like, I think it was 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah,
and
it was 3.
It was while I was editing, and so I didn't think anything of it because she always calls me. Anyway, I pick up the phone and she's like hysterically crying and I'm freaking out wondering if someone broke in, like what's going on with her. So I'm like, Mandy, what's wrong? And she's like, I'm so worried about Dozer. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because we all know Dozer's really old now, and anytime...
He's not really old.
For a bulldog? The average age for a bulldog to live is 8 years old. Dozer is now almost 12.
No, he's turning 11.
I think he is 11, isn't he?
No, he's turning 11.
I don't even know my own dog's age.
You should know this, Jess.
Anyways, either way, that's pretty old for a bulldog.
Hey, pretty old is what Lola got to.
Yeah. So
I had a bulldog, an English bulldog, and she was 16, I think. Yeah.
So when Mandy called me freaking out about Dozer, I'm like, oh my gosh, did he pass away while my parents were gone? Because that would be the worst thing ever if my dad was away. Anyways, though, she told me that he really wanted to go outside to lie down in the sun, and it was pretty much a heat wave yesterday. It was really, really, really hot.
Well,
and
it's still a heat wave today.
Yeah,
It's just very hot outside.
With bulldogs, like, they can heat up really, really quickly.
It's all part of how their skull is formed. They're not really able to... The breathing isn't very good. And because of that, especially dogs, they pant to release heat. They can't sweat. So the more they can breathe, the easier it is for them to cool down. Yeah. As you can see with this little man, he doesn't have very much nose room. Mm-hmm. So it's really hard for him to cool down properly.
So she told me that he really wanted to go outside and lie down in the sun, which he usually does. She said he was out there for 2 hours and she was constantly checking on him, being like, don't... Can't even speak.
Hey, I've been yawning this whole time.
She was constantly checking on him, being like, Dozer, come inside. Like, what are you doing? And he looked like he was happy just lying in the sun. Like, he wasn't moving. He wasn't wanting to come inside. So she thought, hey, he just loves the sun. He wants to be out there lying down. And she let him have his happy time, or so what she thought. So she came back.
Basically, Dozer's happy time is whenever he's not dealing with anybody.
Yeah.
I must say. Except your dad. He loves your dad.
He loves being alone. I love how you keep having this mid-story like...
I know. It's my job to interrupt things. I have to keep things on the happy note. Yes, hi, Winnie. Hello. Here, Winnie, you can come here. Oh, there we go. Wow.
Losing my train of thought.
He was outside for 2 hours.
Yeah, so finally after 2 hours, she was trying to forcefully bring him in because really he shouldn't be out there that long. Even 20 minutes in hot weather is too long for bulldogs. So he wasn't moving, he wasn't really responding. He seemed really out of it, she was saying, and he was stumbling, like knocking into the wall, couldn't walk straight, didn't look all there.
He was very incoherent. He wasn't really responding to anything. He was throwing up and he was having accidents everywhere. He wasn't doing well. He wasn't walking properly.
So he started throwing up, and as he was throwing up, he was peeing at the same time, so he was losing all control of his bodily functions, which is never a good sign. So she brought him inside and she was trying to get him to his water dish, but he just wanted to sort of collapse in front of the door. He was inside, but he wanted to lie down on the mat, so he only made it a couple stepples.
Guys,
I'm not functioning either.
It seems like it's late right now. It's not even 9 o'clock. We're usually up until what?
1 a.m.
1 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up.
So he only made it a couple steps in and then he sort of collapsed and he didn't want any water. He wasn't responding. So she called me crying, and so I told Ty and he immediately phoned his mom because his mom...
I phoned the vet pretty much.
She knows all about dogs and animals.
Yeah. She worked at a veterinary office for the longest time, and honestly, especially with bulldogs and a lot of breeds of dogs, during the summer, the amount of heat strokes that happen, or heat exhaustion and all that stuff, is very common. So usually a lot of people know, who especially work in the veterinary field, what to do immediately.
Yeah.
So I called my mom and said, this is what we're dealing with. First thing she said was, okay, get some water. Not cold, not freezing cold, but kind of on the verge of lukewarm and cool. Like a nice pool temperature, pretty much. Get him in the bathtub, get him in the water, let it get on his belly, and then drape some nice cool towels over top of him, just to kind of bring his body temperature down. Because that's what happens, especially with the heat stroke. It's your body temperature is increased higher than it should be, so your body doesn't know how to function. You end up getting sick, you're delirious. And so on top of that, he was probably dehydrated. It can be very scary. So Mandy had to struggle to get him up the stairs, because unfortunately he's not the lightest boy in the world.
Yeah, but she was able to cool him down. Apparently she said that when she put the cool towels on his back, he freaked out, didn't like it.
Well, you saw how he was freaking out just trying to get him in this spot right here. He does not like being surrounded by things.
He's very anxious, and she said he was triggered by the towels. So I can just imagine he was not happy with that. It took a few hours, but he eventually started drinking water again. He was walking around again, was able to get up and down the stairs by himself again. So he was back to his normal self, which is good. If he wasn't back to his normal self, he would have had to take him to the vet. Well,
usually the rule is, at least what my mom said, if you put them in the cool water and they don't perk up within a half an hour, you take them to the vet immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. We were getting ready to call them when we weren't hearing from Mandy, but she said as soon as she got him to calm down in the bathtub, he tended no, he started to perk up and was more coherent.
But we're just glad he's okay.
He's a little rough, but he's doing okay.
Because I love my man.
Yeah, so we got here today. So basically a day after this whole debacle, and we're just been checking up on him. We've been checking his gums. And one of the things my mom said is one thing...
You okay?
I'm starting to get a migraine again, so that's why I'm just kind of... No, my mom said the same thing that we were dealing with Winnie when Winnie wasn't feeling well. Check their gums, see what their capillary refill...
Having a strong?
Maybe. Check her capillary refill rate, as well as the color of their gums. So Winnie, her gums went pale right after surgery. We got really worried about that, but she seems fine and has kind of returned to color. Dozer, unfortunately, I'm not sure if you guys can see properly, his gums are almost completely black.
Yeah,
he just has the spots.
It's pretty hard to tell.
It's very hard, and also with the shape of his face, his top teeth are really far back in. But he seems to be okay.
He's the goodest boy.
Yes.
And he likes to lie down in the dark.
Likes to lie down in the dark and glare at people. But he's been drinking his water up here. He's been eating really well. He ate all of his food today, so we think he's doing pretty good.
But yeah, Dozer's doing really good today. So is the Weens. And yeah, I think the rest of the plan for the night is to just relax in bed with our laptops, and I'll do some video research, watch some YouTube videos.
Dogs.
Laptop dogs.
Yes.
Well, Winnie's gonna want to be on the bed. Dozer's gonna want to go back by himself.
Well, he's probably gonna want to actually. He likes staying in the room with us.
Sometimes. He's pretty independent, though.
Pretty independent. He's pretty weird too, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, we like weird. Anyways, though, guys, that's our update on the Dozer. I know you guys ask all the time how Dozer's doing, so that's our little story. And
well, the thing is, this video now is gonna add to the most searched video
what do you
for
mean?
Our channel. You know,
oh,
yeah.
So the most searched video on our channel, because you can check in analytics, is Dozer dies.
Yeah.
That's so depressing. You guys look that up, and it's like not even like 10 people looked it up. It's thousands.
Yeah.
To have that be the most searched thing on Vlogs, you have to have thousands. So thousands of people were like, Dozer dies in the search bar.
Yeah.
He not dead yet. He have long time.
He's got a long time.
Yes.
So does Ween.
She does. Anyways, though, I hope you guys, well, not enjoyed this vlog. It was kind of a sad vlog, but he's okay. So I hope you enjoyed the fact that he's all good. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in our next vlog, okay? Bye.
He's raking me with his teeth.